review. And yes, just about everybody on the internet is reviewing this. It's a good time to compare people's beer reviews, if they're right, if they're wrong, if they're showboating and all them sort of things as well. So from Lidl's Beer Festival, this is Love Lane Imperial Stout. This is a 10% Imperial Stout for just over £2, which makes it one hell of a cheap Imperial Stout. So get me the magnifying glass out. Love Lane's Brewery's home is in the heart of Liverpool's vibrant Baltic Triangle, a place full of doers, creators, and makers. A double mash stout with notes of dark chocolate, licorice, and roasted malt, full-bodied and rich. Malts are Golden Promise, Flake Oats, Crystal 150, Crystal T50, Chocolate Malt, Carafa Free. Hops are Parto. Nose is Honey Roast. Palate is Caramel Chocolate. Finish is Smooth and Velvet. 4.4 units, IBU of 30. So, my good friend Mr. Mersey Bears, that's his part of the world. Let's dive into the review. So, this side of things and down there is getting better, but legs still leaking a bit. Again, can't win them all, can you? So, Love Lane. I've also got a Baltic lager to review of theirs. So, a couple of Love Lane reviews coming up. Maybe not be ultimately too quick, but there we go. So me being me, I'd rather drank this at room temperature and not, here we go, I'll get there in the end. Yeah, room temperature and not shed temperature. Shed temperature tonight is 12 degrees. Oh, it's getting cold in here. So black pour, looks like there's carbonation on the inside, but you can't really tell. There's a centimetre of light tan head. I'm trying to put my nose too far into it. Definitely a roasty nose on this. Right, let's dive in. See what I can pick, see what I can't pick. You know, you get what you get. Nice roastiness straight away. Quite a nice long-lasting flavour, to be fair. Now, the thing about me is I don't watch other people's reviews. To be honest, I ain't got time. Life's so busy. I ain't got time. It is what it is. So I don't know what other people have said about the beer. If anybody's thrown the dummy out the pram or like that, or if someone says it's the greatest beer ever, I would not know. So I can only go on as the way I see it in front of me, the drink. And I don't really take notice of what anybody else says anyway. Never have. Never will. Ooh, ABV's kicking in. Get that. Still not out of the woods for feeling well. There's chocolate there, but I wouldn't say it's a full-on, in-your-face chocolate. Same with the caramel. It is there, but again, it's more slightly muted for me. That being said, it tastes nice. Nearly forgot who gave it me. So this is one of the beers from Liam Musco. So cheers, matey. Nearly forgot. Big humble apologies. I know Liam really liked this as well. Like I say, we all like what we like. Can't slag anybody off for liking or not liking something. It's when, I don't know, dramatisation happens. That's a bit of my boat in the state of play. For me, definitely a beer that needs to be drank in the house at room temperature. I need to get some room temperature beers and probably do some re-reviews at some stage. On the way to Christmas, maybe. We'll see. Though to be fair, I've got that much overflowing with beer and lots of beers from people that have gifted me beers as well. So yeah, probably just need to calm it down. I've just had another beer hall come in earlier, another 9 new beers. Well, one of them I've had before. One of them is my beer, maybe a beer of the year. But maybe drop that out of the hat, didn't I? Twonk. But yeah, some good beers nonetheless. And 2 brand new breweries, local breweries that I've never ever had before. So I'll be talking about them breweries in the long run as well. Now, a 10% Imperial Stout. For the price this was it $2.29, $2.49, whatever the price was, that's a stunning price. Don't get me wrong, that is a stunning price for something at that. They cannot sell it as a 10% beer if it isn't 10%. It can waver a little bit either side. It could be stronger even, and maybe a slight fraction less. But if it says 10%, it's going to be 10%. So for the price, that is quite something. Old Tom is the only other cheap beer in supermarkets, and that's 8.5. That's about £1.75 it retails at, if you average it out. But so yeah, again, these prices are just on the, I would say that's about the lowest as a cost per unit that they're allowed to sell it in, not in English supermarkets. Scottish supermarkets different. Theirs is illegal. Here it's more of a guideline. When I worked at Sainsbury's, there was a new thing coming, and bearing in mind, England aren't under that supposedly cost per unit, but they are. Trust me. Because when I worked at Sainsbury's, we had our discount took off spirits because they weren't allowed to reduce it below a certain price. So it just goes to show you. Good thing they weren't there for the old days when we did reduce it below certain prices. Oh dear, oh dear. I had some mega bargains, but we're not going down that road. I wouldn't say this is an high-end Imperial Stout, but it's certainly a good introduction to what Imperial Stouts are. As a 10%, if you can drink this at 10%, then it's a good start to more of an interesting exploration into the world of Imperial Stouts. So for me, what Love Lane have done is quite interesting. They've developed something that is ABV wise, certainly taste wise as well, a good introductory Imperial, and for that they need to be applauded. The price it's at. You only need to look at something I paid for the other day on the top shelf that you can't see, but it's 11% an Imperial Stout. Yeah, 11% Imperial Stout, and that was £8 for an 11%. The new Northern Monk release, that was £4 for 9%. So for this to be that, it puts it squarely in that region of I'm the entry level Imperial Stout. And if anybody sees it out there, I would go and get it. Come try it, see what you think. Room temperature is king though. Don't have it chilled. Drink it warm, straight in, don't drink it cold. I don't know why people have got this fascination with drinking stouts cold. This is cold in here, and I much prefer room temperature. We all like what we like. I went to a tap room at the weekend, and they were serving 10% Imperials on keg, cold. And yeah, I'll prefer it warm. definitely getting the chocolate and caramel now. I'm becoming more into this. There's a nice into roasty toastiness to it. Honey, not really getting any honey, to be fair. I do get the roastiness. Caramel chocolate, yep. Smooth and velvety. I think it'd be more velvety at the right temperature. It's one of them beers that you'd have to drink it at both cold and hot and room temperature to get the best from it, and to totally understand the beer at its premium. And I think at room temperature, you would it would make it more. It would feel more thicker at room temperature, simply because of the temperature of the beer. I mean, I might be talking out my backside. Sometimes I do. But beers that are cold always, beers that are chilled or cold always feel thinner than beers that are room temperature. And I've had that with Guinness over the years. A Guinness at room temperature versus a Guinness from the fridge, and you can tell the difference. The cold does seem to thin it. Am I right? Am I wrong? Please comment. You know, comments are always welcome. I've got to do a quick review. So I do my long reviews and my quick reviews. Quick reviews just to put it on YouTube Shorts. So yeah, thank you, Liam, for this. Thank you, mate. It saves me buying it, and what a lovely beer that was, mate. Cheers. So black pour, there was a head on it, a centimetre of head on the nose. Certainly roasty on the nose. I don't really get the ABV of 10. Taste-wise, I don't get it. I get about 6%, me personally. But we get what we get. We're all different. I do get the chocolate and caramel part of it. I do get a roastiness. I did not get the honey. But I'm used to, I've got my own honey porter, and it would need to be something to get a honey like I get from that. But yeah, overall, a decent enough, a good entry level Imperial Stout. Fair play to Love Lane and fair play to Lidl for stocking it. Yeah, for the price you're paying, it is a very good entry level Imperial. A good 4.1 out of 5 for me. Yeah, very nice. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And we'll see you soon. Cheers. Another beer review coming later. Cheers.